And to shed more light on this topic, I'm so delighted to be accompanied over the telephone by Dr. Ahmed Ossama, the member of the Egyptian Council for Foreign Affairs. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Well, Doctor, of course, you heard the topic, and I would like to know, how do you weigh the importance of strengthening strategic ties with Mogadishu?
It's a crucial cooperation between Egypt and Somalia for strengthening the stability in Somalia and to face the troubles in the Horn of Africa. And it is a valuable support from Egypt on the militarily, economically, and culturally cooperation between Egypt and Somalia. As a long time since January, the visit of the President of Somalia to Egypt and the cooperation and the military Egyptian forces in Somalia under the UN and the African Union cooperation military forces, as Somalia is facing terrorist groups and at the same time terrible situations with the neighborhood. So this cooperation is very valuable and is crucial surely for the Egyptian national security and the extension of its arms in Africa.
Since we mentioned security, can you tell us more about how does the security of Somalia can impact the region?
As we all know that Egypt is facing threats in Africa with the hub of the water sources, the Nile sources, and based in Ethiopia. At the same time, the challenges and threats from Ethiopia toward Somalia and the neighborhood, and there are some terrible situations and international cooperations and invasions in Africa. So the stability in Somalia is supporting the stability in Africa, which is facing a lot of challenges in Africa, and the cooperation with Egypt and the African Union is a must for stability and sustainable development.
Well, Dr. Ahmed Ossama, how do you weigh the importance of Egypt's contribution to the African Union support and the stabilization mission in Somalia?
This is very valuable. As I said before, Egypt is one and the greatest and the bigger country in Africa. At the same time, its cooperation with the African Union and with the African countries is a must for helping and supporting them in facing and get rid of terrorism, get rid of internal troubles, and at the same time control the challenges from the neighborhood countries. So the valuable Egyptian support is a must for them, and at the same time it reflects the position of Egypt as the leader of the Africans long time ago, with the liberation of the countries, with supporting in education, and the cooperation in economics will bring mutual benefits for Egypt and the African countries, including Somalia.
So, Doctor, what are the common threats that faces Egypt and Somalia?
The common threat is the Ethiopian policies towards Egypt in the River Nile, and for Somalia, they are trying to invade through the land of Somalia and to get a position on the Red Sea. Same time, the terrorism is attacking the countries, and it is one of the main issues which threaten the countries of the stability of the countries in Africa and everywhere. Somalia, as we know, even they have a majority of Muslim citizens, but in the same time they have Al-Shabaab terrorist groups, and these kind of extremists are destroying the stability of the countries, and at the same time they are losing time. We have now a challenges of timing, a challenges of stability, a challenges of international powers trying to control the sources of gold, the sources of investments, as Africa is a hub of many resources, which is the foreign countries trying to get over there, and there are a lot of countries are trying to and still investing there and working there for their own benefit. What's needed is to have mutual benefits, a stability for all of our countries, and at the same time balancing the power in Africa to stop any kind of terrorism, any kind of wars towards Somalia and the other countries, which reflecting the big dangerous positions to destroy the countries. As one of the main issues of terrorism is dissolving and destroying the countries from the internal affairs. So a lot of challenges in Somalia and Egypt, and at the same time it needs more of cooperation, as the district now and the Middle East and Africa is having a lot of challenges everywhere, and it needs a stable and mutual cooperation and support with sustainable development.
Well, Dr. Ahmed, of course, Egypt is one of the prominent, or it's a prominent country in the African Horn. But how do you comment on the latest military cooperation protocol between Egypt and Somalia, since we've been speaking about challenges?
My comment, as I said before, again, that the security and development and stability in Somalia is very important to Egypt. Same time, our presence of Egypt as one of the leaders, and to keep our foreign policies and national security extended everywhere and in Africa is a must now, and very, very crucial. So it's very appreciated to find our foreign policy representatives and authorities to work on these files professionally and in this type of action.
Well, Dr. Ahmed, of course, Egypt is always there in the African Horn. This spread of mutual concern and mutual relations, bilateral relations, and it's working on that, not just in the African Horn, but also in different countries. But what we care of is that Egypt is always looking forward and looking to the future, kind of securing its borders, securing the region, and securing also the African Horn.
Yes, totally agree with you, and this is how Egypt foreign policy is, the Egyptian foreign policy is working professionally and building ties and building bilateral cooperations to enhance the economic policies and positions, at the same time with the military cooperation, with the culturally. So this ties is a must for extending the presence of Egypt as it must to be in this very challenging time in the district and in in Africa and in the Middle East globally. And now we can see how it is appreciated now and bringing more cooperation and response from the European Union and the European countries trying to figure out a better relations with Egypt and to support the humanitarian and justice policies for the benefits of people and citizens and the humanitarian global global family everywhere. So this is very important to find this policies bringing more people and more countries, more leaders in the world to have a voice now, to be listened, to be appreciated, and to build up more cooperation for a better present and future everywhere.
Well, Dr. Ahmed Ossama, that was so informative. I would like to thank you so much for your call and for being with us in Africa today. Dr. Ahmed Ossama, the member of the Council of the Foreign Affairs. I would like to thank you so much. And now moving to another topic where Brazil has joined Spain, Ireland, Mexico, Turkey and others who have signed on to South Africa's genocide case against Israeli over Gaza. The International Court of Justice in The Hague confirmed the move. More details in the following reports.
Brazil has formally intervened in the International Court of Justice